Hello guys, what is going on and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get pops and bangs, DSG farts, stuff like that from your automation cars. That's right, from the cars you export from automation into BeamNG. Now usually you can only do this with the cars on BeamNG and only certain cars do it as far as I'm aware, but like I say, today I'll show you how to do it on your cars from automation. So I'm going to use this RS3 clone thing that I've made as a little example. So you want to go, first of all you want to go to your mods folder, so that's usually on your documents, BeamNG drive mods, and then you want to find the car that you want to make pop and bang and stuff like that, which in my case is this one. It does help if you have WinRAR. WinRAR is a very useful tool. It's free, so yeah, I'd recommend downloading that if you haven't already. And then you go into vehicles, into this bit, and then you need to go to the Camso engine. You need to double click that. So that's what we need for now. And then now we need an example. Well, I need an example anyway. So I'm just going to quickly grab the example code and I'll be right back. So the two pieces of code that you need is this one, and that will give you the sort of backfire, pops and bangs and stuff, overrun, whatever you like to call it. And I'll leave these two in the description so you don't have to go to the games folder and get it for yourselves. So what we'll do now is we're going to copy this bit because we need to go to where this part is in this code here, and then we're going to go particulates, and then you need to find it. There should, I don't know if there's any more than this, but this is basically the one that you need. So you'll know if it's the right one because you'll have a massive gap, and it's basically where all the sound information is. So all you want to do is go there just after the little comma, create a tab, and then simply copy this one. There we are, that's one. And then the same again for the other. Just copy it, go there, tab it, and do that. And then now you should have working pops and bangs. So I'm just going to increase mine. 1.5, so the bigger number you put in here, the more pops and bangs you will get as well. So that is the pops and bangs sorted for that. And then if you want the DSG farts as well, what you need to do is you need to go to Shift After Fire Sound. And then you need to find which line you're on there, and then might be easier as well with a different notepad app. I've just got the standard one here. And then you want to go to where it says sound config here. It's on the same line. And then again, just tab, just paste it like that. And then you should be ready to go. So you just click save. It'll update it in the WinRAR. You need to click yes. And then it'll update your actual file in here. So guys, I just want to show you that you can do this with naturally aspirated cars as well. So here I have a little Civic Type R FM2 lookalike thing. This is when I really this was like back in the day I made this. I've just had to re-export it though, because I have found out you do need to be using probably one of the later exporters or later versions of automation to actually get this to work, unless you're wanting to put the code in all yourself, which you probably don't want to do. But yeah, you need to be using the latest version of the automation exporter to BeamNG. So we're just gonna again grab our code, which you can find in the description. And where are we going? So go there, just go across, and then put that in there. We're going to change this to, fuck it, we'll go 1.5 again. Just want some nasty overrun, mate. So there we are, that is literally all you do for the pops and bangs. This is on a naturally aspirated car, so I'll drive that after I have driven the RS3 lookalike thing. So yeah, I've put those in BeamNG, so let's go into BeamNG now and see how it works. So guys, here we are in BeamNG. This is the Audi RS3 style car. It's got a 2.5 litre inline 5 engine, and it's got pops and bangs and DSG farts enabled. So just gonna go on a cheeky drive up here. Sounds absolutely unreal. And here's what the little RS3 thing looks like if you guys are interested. Looks alright, I suppose. I prefer the A45 if I'm honest. The A45 thing that I made. And yeah, this is how I put the pops and bangs on the A45, which you'll see the driving video coming soon. But it just sounds absolutely unreal. The inline 5 sounds amazing with the pops and bangs as well. It's definitely worth spending 5 minutes of your time just putting those couple of lines of code in there to make it sound absolutely unreal. It sounds awesome. So this is the little FN2 thing that I made. As you can see, it looks absolutely dogger. But it's got pops and bangs and it sounds absolutely sick. So let's give it a drive. It's got the JDM K20 as well. I can't remember what you call it, but it's in the FD2. Those of you who know your K20s and stuff. There we are. It sounds mega. I might actually have another go at designing one of these because I think I could do a much better job now. I've got more like choice in headlights. This was done probably about 6 months ago. Yeah, it's got roughly about 220 brake horsepower. And it shifts along pretty well. I would recommend using about anything over 1.0 on the backfires as well on the code, just because 0.5 you don't really hear it too much and it doesn't really last for that long. So I've found usually 1.5, anything over there tends to be good. And obviously if you want to just be pure absolute yobbo, then just go pick a crazy number and see what it does. I've not done that yet, surprisingly enough. But you'll notice as well, if you've got twin exhausts, usually it'll only fire out of one, unless I reckon it'll probably do it out of both of them if you've got the twin exhausts in automation and you export it like that. But if you've just got a twin exhaust tip set up and only a single exit exhaust on automation itself when you export it, then I believe it'll only come out of the one. But I'm sure there's some sort of code trickery you can do to change that as well. But yeah, that's been it. So that's how you get your pops and bangs and DSG farts and stuff like that, just by spending a couple of minutes editing the code. You can see where I've gone wrong there in the RS3 and then cut to this car. But yeah, that's how it's done. So let me know what cars you guys are going to be putting pops and bangs on in the comments, and if you've enjoyed it, please subscribe and like, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.